What if I told you that one of Star Wars' most iconic vehicles had a guy literally crouched inside it with a motorcycle engine? Or that Batman's terrifying war machine was powered by the same propane tank you use for your backyard barbecue? Today, we're diving into the most mind-blowing vehicle secrets from Hollywood, and trust me, some of these will completely destroy your childhood memories. Let's start with number 10 and work our way up to the most shocking reveal. Number 10. Star Trek's Argo buggy was just built to give Picard a joyride. Remember that completely random dune buggy chase in Star Trek Nemesis? The one that felt totally out of place in a sophisticated sci-fi movie? Well, there's a reason for that. The producers literally created that entire sequence just to give Patrick Stewart an action scene, no matter how inappropriate it was for the story. They wanted their classically trained Shakespearean actor to have his fun driving moment. And here's the kicker, that futuristic Argo buggy, it was built on a Ford Pro Truck chassis modified by Ivan Stewart, head of Pro Trucks Racing Organization. So Captain Picard's 24th century exploration vehicle was basically a souped up Ford pickup truck. Talk about boldly going where no one asked you to go. Number 9. Christine had multiple personalities, literally. Stephen King's killer car Christine was supposed to be a 1958 Plymouth Fury. But here's the thing, real 58 Furies were so rare that the production couldn't afford to destroy them for the movie. So what did they do? They took completely different cars, Belvederes and Savoys, painted them, and slapped on some trim to make them look like Furies. So Christine, the possessed car, was actually possessed by the spirits of entirely different car models. Meta, right? Number 8. Eleanor wasn't actually a Shelby GT500. The legendary Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds, you know, the car that Nicolas Cage risked everything to steal, not a real Shelby GT500. Those beautiful, powerful machines you see tearing up the screen, they were custom-built replicas using regular 67 Mustang fastbacks with body kits and performance upgrades. No actual Shelbys were harmed in the making of this film. The most famous Shelby in movie history was a complete fake. Number 7. Blue Thunder was just wearing a costume. That menacing, high-tech military helicopter from Blue Thunder that looked like it could start World War III, it was actually just a French Aerosol Gazelle, basically a civilian taxi helicopter wearing some fiberglass panels. The entire premise of the movie was built around this advanced military prototype, but it was literally just costume design on a regular aircraft. It's like putting a cardboard spoiler on your Honda Civic and calling it a race car. No one does that. Number 6. KITT was running on fumes. This one's probably gonna hurt. KITT, the super intelligent lightning-fast car from Knight Rider that defined cool for an entire generation, including mine, it had a basic V6 engine and couldn't outrun a minivan. That futuristic dashboard, completely fake, had to be powered by separate hidden batteries because the car couldn't even handle its own electronics. The car that represented the future of automotive technology was basically a Pontiac Trans Am with a really expensive light-up display. Number 5. Casino Royale accidentally made history. Here's a fun one. Remember when Daniel Craig's Aston Martin DBS does that spectacular barrel roll crash in Casino Royale? Well, the stunt team accidentally set a Guinness World Record for the most barrel rolls in a car. 7 complete rotations at 75 miles per hour. They weren't even trying to break a record, they were just filming a crash scene and accidentally made cinematic history. Sometimes the best achievements happen when you're not even trying. Number 4. Batman's jet engine was powered by your barbecue. The Tumbler from the Dark Knight trilogy had this absolutely terrifying jet engine that made it sound like a weapon of war. You could feel it in your chest when it roared to life. Want to know what powered that intimidating military prototype? Liquid propane, the same stuff in your backyard grill tank, and it was so ridiculously loud that the entire film crew had to wear noise-canceling headphones just to be on set. Batman's ultimate war machine was basically a very angry barbecue on wheels. Number 3. James Bond's most expensive car was a complete lie. The 2002 Aston Martin V12 Vanquish from Die Another Day cost $250,000 brand new. It was supposed to be the pinnacle of British engineering and luxury, but here's the secret. The special effects team ripped out that beautiful 600 horsepower V12 engine and replaced it with a Ford Boss 302 V8. They even swapped the front differential and drive shaft with parts from a Ford Explorer. So the most expensive Bond car in history was secretly running on Ford truck parts. James Bond, international man of practical automotive solutions. Number 2. Mad Max's monster was real engineering insanity. The Giga Horse from Mad Max, Fury Road, that absolutely terrifying post-apocalyptic nightmare with the monster truck wheels, looks like it has to be CG, right? Well, wrong. That thing was 100% real. The production team literally took 2 1959 Cadillac Coupe de Villes, welded them together vertically, and powered the whole thing with twin V8 engines. It wasn't movie magic or computer graphics, it was genuine engineering madness that actually worked. That beautiful, terrifying machine could drive, accelerate, and probably haunt your nightmares in real life. Number 1. Star Wars Anti-Gravity Speeder had a very earthbound secret. And here's the most mind-blowing reveal of them all. Rey's speeder in The Force Awakens, that elegant floating vehicle in that masterpiece of a movie that glides effortlessly over the desert sands of Jakku, there was a guy crouched inside it with a motorcycle engine. The production team built a steel chassis, stuck a high-powered bike engine in it, and had a stunt driver squeeze inside, and then digitally painted him out in post-production. The most futuristic-looking vehicle in the Star Wars sequel trilogy was basically a go-kart with a really good visual effect. Everything you thought you knew about sci-fi movie magic just got crushed. And since you stuck around this far, I'm gonna hit you up with a bonus fact. When Batman met real crime. During filming of The Dark Knight in Chicago, an unlicensed, drunk driver crashed directly into the real Batmobile. The guy was so freaked out by seeing this massive black military vehicle that he thought it was an alien attack and floored his gas pedal, trying to ram the Batmobile off the road. Christian Bale had to deal with a real-world car chase that definitely wasn't in the script. But sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. It almost always is. And there you have it, 10 movie vehicle secrets that prove Hollywood's greatest magic trick isn't what they show you, it's what they hide from you. Many, many things they hide from you. So, which one shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and hopefully your childhood innocence is still intact. Until next time, remember in Hollywood, nothing is ever quite what it seems. I'll see you later.